Alright. Hopefully this works out better than the last time I tried to record one of these because Spectrum wouldn't let me watch half the game last time. But, here goes the kickoff. And Justin Tucker predictably kicks it all the way to the end zone for a touchback. Chargers will take the ball to start the game. Okay, so yeah. Spectrum would not let me watch half the game last time. Hopefully everything is okay here. I just felt like I had to do some commentary for this one. I keep pressing the wrong button too. I can't hear that. I can't hear the stupid sensor because I don't have it. I don't have it linked up here. I can't have it linked up here because if I did that, then you wouldn't hear it at all. All right. Anyway, Justin Herbert. Let's pretend that everything just didn't happen. They're on the 39-yard line. It's a quick little dump off to Austin Eckler for a 4-yard gain. So the Chargers are now on the 35-yard line. Google, thank you. If I switch the sensor to being up here, you would never hear it because I have the desktop audio down minus 24.8 decibels. So I have to have it, via the microphone itself. Alright. Chargers fail to convert the first down here, so it's going to be 3rd and inches. I'm getting a huge alert that DirecTV and Uverse, for some reason, is cutting off a lot of NBC programs. I do not have DirecTV or Uverse. Eckler with the run easily gets the first down. They're now easily within scoring range. And they've flashed up the stats that Austin Eckler has a career low rushing average going for the year, 3.9. Hey, if that's your career low, you're doing pretty well. And a dangerous throw, but it's caught by Mike Williams. Oh, no, Keenan Allen, sorry. And it's going to be a catch and down right by the first down line. The refs mark it a little less than a yard short. Looks like Justin Herbert's middle finger is still not perfect, and he's got blood coming down his elbow, but he is still throwing. You hate to see that when they're just starting a game right now, but he is going to keep playing. Eckler, oh, that's not Eckler. Number 25 takes the run for 2 yards, which is plenty enough. First down for the Chargers at the 13-yard line. So Chargers immediately start off in the red zone. Oh, that was Kelly, number 25. Show some respect on the name. 12-yard line, my bad, not 13. All right. And an immediate handoff to number 12. I don't know who he is at all. And he goes down at the 10-yard line. So 2nd and 8 coming up. Kyle Van Noy with the tackle. Of course, best known for his work with the Empire. But he's now a Raven. Eckler in the backfield. Number 15 in motion. Snapped it to Herbert. Looks like he's going to run it himself. And he gains about 6. Hit by 2 people out of bounds. And it looks like the offensive line is not taking too kindly to that. But, oh boy. Big fight. Flags are flying. Herbert was trying to defuse it with, a little smile to say, I'm all right. But no, the O linemen were still going after him for it. All right. Who is getting ejected, if anyone? Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. On the offense, I didn't quite catch the number because I have the TV volume on fairly low. And the down counts. That much I caught. Because it was after the play. Staley is incredibly angry because he feels like the foul should have been against the Ravens because they tackled him after he stepped out of bounds. And technically, they did. However, the retaliation was far greater than the initial offense. So we have a 3rd and 19 now at the 21-yard line after all the dust is settled. Herbert is just going to throw it to the ground, and that might be grounds for intentional grounding because I don't think it got past the line of scrimmage. Looks like they are going to let it slide, but it is going to be 4th and 19, and they will have no choice but to kick a field goal. Offensive linemen were a little too overzealous in defending their quarterback. And both coaches are angry and confused. I hear that the offense is somehow still out there. Oh, the dial-a-down guy forgot to advance the down to 4. So the offense was still out there because Staley thought that it was still 3rd down. Okay, so they will send out Dicker the kicker. This is already show. We have 9 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter, and this already feels like it's been through complete chaos. Dicker aces it down the middle. 3-0 Chargers after a eventful first possession, to say the very least. No 5th down. And Kyle Van Noy is nevermore. I suppose you could say that. Hang on. I'm not completely finished with. So which Megaman game introduced the charge shot? What the heck? Is there any way of getting through that without taking a hit? Also, wow, the game is just tearing in half. What do I do to get through that without taking a hit? Is the fact... Sorry, I'm still breathing in, the fumes from cleaning the litter box just before the stream. So, yeah. Okay. I don't know why I'm so terrible at this. Like, is just the fact that I'm recording while streaming, is that just completely killing the game? Alright, Chargers kick off. No return. Touchback. Behave yourselves, boys. I keep forgetting that Zay Flowers is on the Ravens and he's had a fantastic rookie season. Morgan Moses with an incredible beard. So yeah, as I mentioned, while I had the center stuck on being active, and I couldn't read the fact that you were telling me that because I was still setting up the Twitch app. But yeah, as I was saying, while that was still active, what the heck are the Chargers taking a timeout for? Oh, they had 12 men on the field. First play of the defense. Chargers, 12 men on the field. Anyway, the Chargers are going with their darker uniforms, and they have even darkened the logo on the field. Lamar Jackson with 535 rushing yards through Week 11, which is the most among quarterbacks. Although I'm sure he would probably tell you that he could do better, because he has done better. Maybe this is the right defense to get those numbers up. All right, this Ravens start with a run up the gut for 4 yards. Four and a half yards. They're calling it 2nd and 5. And they're going with a pretty quick tempo. And Jackson fakes it to the running back and runs it himself for about 7 yards and a first down. I'm not expecting to see anything hilariously stupid until the fourth quarter. I'm expecting good football for 3 quarters. I'm expecting to laugh my butt off in the fourth quarter. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this. Is that I just expect something really stupid. I just can't wait to see which team it is. Jackson this time will throw it. And number 3, Beckham. Odell Beckham makes the catch for about 9.5 yards. 2nd and inches coming up. Near the 46-yard or 47-yard line. So near midfield, in other words. And quick little run. Gets about 1.5 yards. And a first down. Khalil Mack, my Oshi. I'm just sorry that Khalil Mack has to play for the Chargers. Chargers defense, 475 or more yards allowed in 4 out of 10 games this season, most in NFL. That sounds about right. Jackson tosses it to Zay Flowers for a gain of about 3. So 2nd and 7. They're on the Chargers side of the field. Kind of an awkward tackle by Leonard, number 33 of the Chargers, but it still worked out because Zay Flowers is doing a spin move, and I guess his momentum coupled with whatever move Leonard was making to Dean Leonard to take him down just kind of resulted in him falling down. All right, 34 takes the ball, and no gain at all. Somebody lost something. And that was Khalil Mack with the tackle. Better get used to that, and oh boy, he is ripped. Good to see that. He is my favorite NFL player. If any Charger's going to have a good day, I want it to be him. And usually he does have good days. It's just that the rest of the team still lets him down. Oh, great pressure this time by the Chargers frontman. And no answers by Lamar Jackson. And it is now 4th and 7 around midfield. Which I gotta say sounds like punting territory. Fox, number 56, and Khalil Mack with the pressure on Lamar Jackson. And sure enough, this is punting territory with, wow, Mr. Stout, the punter, with an average punt of 48.6 yards. Uh-oh. Fair catch interference, perhaps? No. Thing is, his average was guaranteed to go down there because there wasn't even that much field to work with. Well, there was no flag on fair catch interference, so the Chargers will just take over. It looks like at their own 11 or 12. Oh my god, these guys are so irritating to deal with. Nope. What do you want me to do, game? Not that. That was really stupid. I don't have any plans on, Where's the safe spot? There is no safe spot. Oh, this just in. I'm even stupider than I thought. Ow. What? Dog? That's kind of neat. Wait, am I supposed to do something after that happens? I can't switch my weapon back. I didn't know that Spark didn't do anything. Okay. Alright, game back on. And Chargers do get it at their own 11-yard line. Herbert takes the snap, drops back, finds nothing, is going to run it himself for about 5 yards. It should be noted that Davis, the punt returner for the Chargers, punt returner for the Chargers, did signal for the fair catch and was touched well before the ball got there. So the refs definitely missed a pretty easy call there. Alright, another run for the Chargers to make it about a 3rd and 3, a 3rd and 2.5 by Kelly. Odell Beckham Jr. trolling the sidelines. Right. Keenan Allen in motion. And Keenan Allen is the target. Was that a first down? It's very close. It is a catch, and they're going to give it to him. First down, Chargers. Harbaugh simply looks disappointed. Staley is stoic and ready to advance the ball further. Keenan Allen with 101.1 receiving yards per game, a career high. Of course, it's not showing up in the record. And lots of pressure on Herbert. He's going to run it back, but he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. And Keenan Allen's doing his part, and we all know that Justin Herbert's doing his part. It's just that the team has accomplished jack with it. That's just what it's like to be a Charger. All right, running play this time, and that's going to be a TFL, loss of 2 yards, tackled by number 14 on the Ravens. 3rd and 10 coming up now for the Chargers. Hamilton with the tackle. Oh, wow. Hamilton ran smack into the middle of Keenan Allen and just pushed right off of him to get to the running back. Right, number 7 in motion, and the Ravens are more than ready to blitz. And the pressure's already on Herbert. He releases it and nearly intercepted by, looks like number 32. But it's going to be fourth down anyway. Ravens defense do their job beautifully. And even if there was a foul for fair catch interference, it doesn't seem like the Chargers would have gotten within field goal range anyway. Yeah, Herbert did find number 15, but he was double covered. It's a good thing that it was incomplete. All right, fair catch, not interfered with, and the Ravens will take over at the 21-yard line. Duvernay with the fair catch. And a gorgeous LA sunset because rain doesn't exist in LA. I gotta know what the heck this thing is weak to. It might be weak against the hard knuckle, but... Oh, there we go! Top spin. Doesn't mean that the boss himself is weak to it? Oh, wait, no, because we're not fighting Eagleman, we're fighting Airman. Oh, jeez. If I'm gonna actually be able to beat this game within a reasonable time, I have to cheat. That was a terrible idea anyway. Alright, game back on. Last two seasons, the Ravens have started 8-3 and 9-4 and finished 8-9 and 10-7. So yeah, like I said, the Ravens have been doing an excellent Chargers impressions over the last couple of years. But can they do it against the masters of their craft themselves? All right, not a whole lot of pass rush on that play, and Lamar Jackson gets it off safely to number 80 for a first down, but we do have a flag. And the Ravens don't look very happy. Holding, 35, offense, 10-yard penalty. Gus Edwards holding Khalil Mack of all people. Can't really blame him. Khalil Mack is really, really hard to resist. First and 20 now from the 12. Awkward snap there. But the Ravens more than make up for it. Make it all the way to the 30-yard line to make it 2nd and 2 on a bizarre running play. Because that's just what the Chargers do. Especially against the Ravens. I will never, ever forget 4th and 29. Ray Rice. I think the year was 2009. When it comes to identifying the most Chargers moment of all time, there are no wrong answers. And that one play is certainly one of the correct answers. First down off of a Gus Edwards 4-yard carry. And the Ravens might let the quarter run out. Maybe the shot clock will force them to run one more play. Yeah, shot clock is at 8. Game clock is 10. So we have one more play and then the first quarter's over. Or maybe not. Throw to number 3. Odell Beckham Jr. is caught for a first down, an 11-yard gain. And now, yes, the first quarter is complete. They're just doing a piece on how Mark Andrews, the tight end, has been an incredible security blanket for Lamar Jackson and how he's basically the Travis Kelce of the Ravens. As a Raiders fan, I can certainly speak that language. My poor Raiders, who have been basically, for all intents and purposes, eliminated by the Chiefs today. BS. Would you at least allow me to test whether or not this weapon works? I still have no idea if it works. Wait, if I hold down, the knuckle goes down too, it's gonna miss the boss anyway! What else did they think of? I just want to try this weapon! Fine, forget it. Let's try this one. You know what? This isn't bad. The hit detection. Oh, heck it! Fine! I'll use my E. How do you expect me to dodge that? With Megaman's hitbox. Oh my gosh, this is a bad game to be playing. First down off of a quick toss to the running back, Ravens. I'm playing a bad game for this. All right, first down now at the Chargers' 41-yard line. Jackson fits it into Odell Beckham. A tight window. But it's complete for a 13-yard gain. Beckham well covered by number 33 on the Chargers, but just a perfect throw by Jackson. And I see an Ohio State fan in the crowd. Ravens now at the 27.5-yard line. And a fake. Jackson still got it, and he is going to run for 1 yard. Baltimore with a win will retake number 1 in the AFC. Now, the Chiefs won. I don't know if they're number 1 in the AFC or if it still belongs to Jacksonville. Because, yes, quick PSA, at the very least, as of about 6 p.m. today, the Jacksonville Jaguars in the year 2023 are the number 1 seed in the American Football Conference. Okay, but I've been informed by my friend that with the Chiefs beating my Raiders, they have usurped the Jaguars and they are number 1 again. The Ravens, with a win, become number 1 again. Third and 9 at the Chargers' 26. Throw and an amazing catch. Another super tight window. Bateman, number 7, with the catch to make it a first down inside the red zone. I mean, that wasn't a window. That was a thimble. Again, number 33 gets burned on it. Number 33 on the Chargers doing, frankly, about as much as a guy can do, but Jackson is just fitting it in those super tight spots. 14-yard line now. Jackson hands it off for real this time to number 43, and he is going to rumble and bumble about 8.5 yards all the way to the 5-yard line. Well done, Newcomb. Ravens' touchdown percentage in the red zone has gone up tremendously since last year, and now it is a first and goal thanks to the efforts of Hill, number 43. That Justice Hill? I might have to. Ravens huddling up. It's been a 10-play drive for 75 yards, eating up, surprisingly, about 5.5 minutes of clock. Feels like a lot less, but the clock is running. The game is progressing. And we have a timeout taken by the Chargers, who now only have 1 timeout left with 11.5 minutes to go in the half. Although this one's understandable. You just cannot figure out this offense. Might as well at least try to regroup a little bit. Oh, you probably will. Hey, that's Jason Garrett calling the game instead of Chris Collinsworth? Mike Tirico's still here. Run play broken up this time. Chargers defense has swallowed it all up for no gain. Second and goal from the 3 coming up. 42 in motion. And Jackson's got it. He is throwing it, and that is a catch and a touchdown by Zay Flowers. Ravens take the lead. 12-play, 78-yard drive, taking off 6 minutes and 21 seconds of game clock. 10:41 remains in the half. Score is now 6-3 pending the extra point. I'm going to be very disappointed if the fourth quarter ends up being a nice, competent football like this. I expect good football for 3 quarters, but not the fourth. The fourth, I expect to see two teams both trying to each other's pants. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Forget it. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh, hey, a delay of game on an extra point. Which, I'm pretty sure I've seen the Ravens do that before. And have it actually be rather consequential, if my memory serves me correct. I think it was the Ravens who did that. All right, long extra point is right down the middle. It's Justin Tucker. What am I talking about? 7-3. Wait, they just played the wedding song. Oh, because the celebration, because the celebration was like the bouquet toss for some reason. I guess somebody on the team must have gotten recently married or something. Oh my god, this boss is so stupid. Even with lag helping me, I can barely do any of this. Well, there goes my good weapon. I don't really know of any other decent weapons. How do you want me to freaking dodge this? How broken was Airman's weakness in Megaman 2? I mean, look at how tight the dodging windows are. You can tell how tight they are just by how much slowing down I'm doing and rewinding it. It's absolutely shameful. Wait, the heck? Just checking. Alright. Oh. So I should give you 750 then. When you're ready. Anyway. Kyle Hamilton. Spotlight on him. Okay, didn't miss anything. 1st and 10 now for the Chargers at the 20-yard line. Herbert dropping back and pressured and sacked at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 18 coming up. By number 98, Jones. That's not Chris Jones, is it? He's still a Chief, isn't he? And there's Chandler Jones, who had a couple of mental breakdowns on the Raiders. Jones is a very common name. Alright. Herbert picking right up where he left off. Throws it deep and almost intercepted. Again went to a double-covered number 15. And again, very happy that it resulted in an incomplete pass. A little out of character, I must say. I mean, as much fun as I have making fun of the Chargers, I know that Herbert is the last thing that they should be blaming. But, jeez. Double covered by the Ravens, and both of the Ravens were closer to Justin Herbert than his actual receiver was. That was a really bad decision. Travis Jones, thank you. Alright, much safer decision this time for Herbert. Looks like they're just giving up. Just trying to advance it a few yards to make the punt easier. And yeah, it's going to be 4th and 11, it looks like. Excellent. Take care of that right now. Well, you probably don't even have to do anything to become Napa. Here comes the punt. And it is caught at the 36 or so, returned to the 39. And a bunch of blue-clad bodies are all over him, but that's still pretty good field position for the Ravens. Last piece of sandwich. I assume what we need is this. I guess that really is only for the water. Yay! What are these hitboxes? That was my fault. Oh, crap nuggets. I think this means I have to grind off of these two random enemies. One of which doesn't even want to spawn to where I can pick anything up. NES games sure are fun. Oh wow, some crazy Christmas theme parties in Los Angeles for those who have the money for it. I mean, the magic for it. Christmas! First and 10 at the 38, actually, not 39. And quick drop back and a toss to number 7, who is tackled for a 3-yard gain. That's Bateman. Khalil Mack on the tackle. We do have a flag, though. Was it a hold? Was it a hands to the face? It's a block in the back by 79 of the Ravens. It's going to be a 1st and 20 now coming up. Oh, yeah. Blatant block in the back. And this is Ronnie Stanley responsible for that, who is the left tackle, and it just says that he has started all 82 career games at left tackle. So he probably has enough experience to know that he's not supposed to do that. But of course, this is the Chargers defense, so that 1st and 20, they just gain all those yards back again with a keeper this time from Lamar Jackson. Just putting up that Zay Flowers twice voted for Lamar Jackson for Heisman. And now they are teammates. Oh, Isaiah Likely. Ooh! Fancy gymnastics move as he gets pushed out of bounds. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 now. Classic Chargers defense. 1st and 20, 2nd and 11. Nothing. That's nothing. 3rd and 1, and that should be forward progress for a 1st down, but only just. Oh, maybe they did the bouquet toss because that touchdown was scored by the guy named Flowers. I get it now. It's not necessarily that somebody on the team just got married. It's just that the guy who scored is named Flowers. All right, so that is a 1st down at the 48-yard line. Jackson to throw. It's caught by Isaiah Likely, and another fun little gymnastics as he tumbles over himself. Let's see how much he gained. I want to say 7. Depends on where he's marked out of bounds. Or down. It is a 2nd and 3. I am correct. It was a 7-yard gain. Looks like a pretty short 3 as well. And a quick zip to Bateman. And that's going to be another 1st down inside Charger territory. Jackson zipping it real good. You can't be the Chargers until you've got a lead. I feel like the Ravens might be making a mistake here. If they score a touchdown and go up 14-3, that's how it starts. Just saying. Jackson dodges every single attempt at a sack and runs it about 6 yards all the way to the 30-yard line. So they are easily within field goal range. It's Justin Tucker. I mean, they were already easily within his field goal range before the play started. Zay and Trey. They're not related, are they? Six and a half yards. They're going to give it 2nd and 3. Jackson, another zip, and this one is dropped by Odell Beckham. Shoutouts to Pepsi. The Ravens OC in the press box drinking a Diet Pepsi. I have A&W. 0 sugar. And the whistles are blown. I would imagine that's a Ravens timeout as the play clock was about to expire. And that's exactly what that is. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in the half. They're not. Okay, thank you. Philadelphia remains the only one-loss team in football after an absolute thriller. So Philadelphia leads all the birds. As for the Cats, it's going to be a real nail-biter between the Lions and the Jaguars. Alright, Jackson to pass, and this time he's tripped, and he's still up! How is he still up? And he runs for the first down! That is just sick. It looked like he just tripped over air at first, and then Khalil Mack was right there in the backfield to bring him down, and he's somehow able to recover from his own trip to dodge Khalil Mack's attack, and then dodge everyone else, and then reach out the ball past the first down marker to get the Ravens the first down right by the pylon. It's pretty indisputable. They're spotting it short. What the heck? They're going to go for it, and I don't think he got it! Turnover on downs! The referees gave him an unfriendly spot. They didn't bother to challenge it. They just decided that we're going to get the extra, 1 foot, and they didn't get the extra 1 foot. Chargers take over. Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that one. He is short. How did the Chargers manage to fail so hard on 1st and 20 or 2nd and 20, but they could stop a 4th and 6 inches? These are some of the most annoying enemies to farm off of. I hate everything about this situation. Look, I even got what I wanted. Well, part of what I wanted. I'm never able to collect it. This level sucks. This level sucks. Is there another weapon I can use that might make it a little bit easier on trying to kill these stupid dragonflies? That's no better. I wonder if top spin is a better idea for that. Okay, well, I've gained absolutely zero ammo for the past 2 times we flashed back to that. I hope you're looking forward to more of that gameplay. Anyway, Chargers take over at their own 27-yard line. And a quick little rush up to the 30 by Eckler. I think it does, actually. That's what TASs like to do sometimes with RNG manipulation. Herbert with a laser to Keenan Allen, who drops it, and the Ravens are acting like it's a catch and fumble, but the refs are going to say it's a catch and fumble? Okay, let me... No. Catch, like, 1 step, and then it's taken out. That cannot be that's not a catch and fumble. He possessed it, he took, like, 1 step, question mark, and pinned it against his chest. What they're saying is that the act of pinning it against his chest kind of acts as an extra step. It's a football move, that part I get. So he makes a football move, but he only makes, like, 1 step. I thought the cardinal rule was 2 steps. They're saying, however, that it is not clear and obvious that he did not do that. So they're going to stick with the call. First down Ravens, after all that, at the 34-yard line. And a nice run. Where did he go out of bounds? I didn't quite see that. There's Mitchell. Did he step out of bounds? I don't think he did. That's actually going to get him almost to the first down line. 2nd and inches, in fact. Now inside the Charger 25. And there's some finger pointing. Movement before the snap. I am terrible at reading these. I'm just going to let the refs do their job. That will be a neutral zone infraction against the Chargers. Because why not? Oh, yeah. So, free first down. It's no longer second and inches. It is first and 10 now in the red zone again. All right, number 13 in motion. He's going to take the rock, and he's going to go 0 yards with it. Khalil Mack with a heck of a tackle, and he knocks his shoe off. I assume everybody's shoe is back in order, because here we go again. 2-minute warning is fast approaching. Will the Ravens snap it before? They will not. We got a 2-minute warning. Second down at the Charger 19-yard line. Crap. That means it's almost halftime, and I'm going to have to spend all of halftime doing nothing but this. This, at least, is kind of an idea. There's like... There's actually like a little bit of an impact effect, so that I won't immediately accidentally collect the item, which is really good. Because what we need is this. There we go. Alright, we finally have our strat. Of course, eventually we're going to run into this weapon too, which is just going to be all kinds of fun. And I still hecked it. And this time I didn't get my energy back. PSA, this level is bad. Alright, one more, and I'll be willing to gamble. I think one more is enough that I can actually start to go across there, because I know that I'm going to pick up some more energy later. Alright, back to SoFi Stadium. Second and 10, 19-yard line. Jackson takes it and is looking for something, and this time he actually is tripped up and sacked by Mr. Khalil Mack. Sure. pretty much sacked him by his own shoe, but that was good enough. He seems to have a thing for shoes today. Uh-oh. Just... Jackson is, hurried again and just tosses the ball right at the ground. I see a flag. It could easily be for grounding. Oh, he's signaling for an ineligible man downfield. They're talking with Staley to see if he wants to accept the penalty or not. He's going to decline the penalty. 4th down. .42-yarder for Justin Tucker coming up, which translates to, I don't know, a 23-yarder for regular people. It's good! 10-3 Ravens. Okay, I think Baltimore is alright here. They're not leading by too much. They're keeping it close in case the Chargers want to make the mistake of going ahead. Pretty Christmas lights. Dominican Sue. Good callback. Is he still playing? Because I know he's been playing on like a billion different teams. I figured I might as well take that guy out. Alright. Moving on. What the hell? They don't respawn? I mean, I literally did all that grinding for absolutely nothing. It's impossible now. That's the only way across. As soon as you fail that, it's game over. Great game design, Capcom! Okay. Oh, wow. Just walk up to them and spam. That's how to deal with them. Heck. Whoa. Hello, GIA88. Very happy to have you here. Thank you so much for that raid. Oops. Really? ZZNZ. Malamari. Welcome, welcome. Alright, game back on. Super tired. Nah, man, that is absolutely fine. I prioritize my sleep, pretty high. So I'm glad you are as well. I think I'm finally used to the fact that I live on the East Coast now, and that watching Sunday Night Football entails being up almost at midnight. Oh, you were playing the Fall Guys. Wow. I never played that game. I just determined immediately that I would always have a bad time with it. All right, Chargers make a throw. Keenan Allen grabs it for 5.5 yards. Ow. Left foot. Cramp. Oh, who was that? ZZNZ, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Planet Vegeta and enjoy your stay. Allen with another nice play. That one goes for a first down to around the 44, 45 yard line. $44. All right, he's going to throw it again. We're down to under a minute left, so makes sense to throw it. And that one's going to be caught in the middle of the field, and he's losing the ball. And the referee signals that the Ravens pick it up. Fumble recovered by the defense. Ravens are now on the Charger 47-yard line with 26 seconds and a couple of timeouts. And there's no doubt about that one. Eckler fumbling. Clear recovery by the defense. I hope you guys enjoy American football because that's kind of the whole point of this stream. The Fall Guys is kind of an e-sport of sorts. That is right, and if they win this game, they are #1 in the AFC. However, I have the feeling if they score here, they're really screwing up. Uh-oh, whoa! That ball could have gone to 2 Ravens or 2 Chargers. Instead, it went to the ground. 2nd and 10, 21 seconds to go, 2 timeouts. It would seem like the Bengals are out of the running. Poor guys. But they have the worst record in the division, and they lost the quarterback. It doesn't look like there's much hope for them. But the Steelers and Browns are still very much in the big picture. And bobbled a little bit by Isaiah Likely, but he was able to catch it, go out of bounds for a minimal gain. Only 16 seconds left. They're going to have to do better than that if they want to score. But I don't think they should score because the whole reason why I was dying to cover this game is because Baltimore has been doing a really strong Chargers impression these last couple of years. And now they get to play the actual Chargers in prime time. I really wanted to see which one of these teams is better at being the Chargers. And that's going to be another sack and another fumble. What is happening here? Recovered by the offense, but only 7 seconds left. 4th down, outside field goal range. I can't really imagine anything's going to happen here. Khalil Mack is having himself a day. To no one's surprise, but still. He is my favorite player, even though he's on a team I don't like. Ravens are now on their own 49-yard line, and looks like everybody's in expecting Hail Mary formation. Will we see a repeat of the Jets? That's what we're all wondering here. Will we see the Jets happen again? Khalil Mack is carrying the Chargers defense. The offense, uncharacteristically, only putting up 3 points in the whole half. Alrighty, boys. Hail Mary. Have fun. And that is not a Hail Mary. He's barely even trying. Oh, hold on. There's still 3 seconds. Turnover on downs. With the, interesting coaching philosophy of Brandon Staley, I wonder if he'll try anything crazy here with 3 seconds left. And funny enough, the commentators are only now talking about the Jets' Hail Mary. The negative Hail Mary, as it were. And the Chargers don't look like they're in kneel-down formation, just saying. Here we go. What's going to happen this time? That is going toward the end zone, and it is short, and it looks like it's caught by a Raven anyway. So, that's it. Finally going to halftime, and the stat line for Justin Herbert now looks significantly worse because Brandon Staley told him to do something. I guess it is kind of nice that Staley is staying true to himself, even though there's been one absolute complete calamity of a play earlier this week. I should inform the kind Raiders, by the way, who have stuck around. I'm terrible at this game. Also, it's just hard. I determined that the laser was a good way to go here. Well done. And now you are officially a Napa. Oh my god. What are these hitboxes? Napa, I have your equal. I demand a table. I mean, you can tell just by the way I'm rewinding here how insanely hard it is to dodge all of these. I wish I were good enough to not need to abuse the living crap out of the rewind. And I should be, because I've always grown up on 2D platformers like this. But I just can't quite hack these particular ones. This is going somehow even worse than last time. Well, the thing about that is, that's a little bit deceptive. too far, so I didn't get anything from them. The bullet spray is a bit deceptive though, because all the bosses have invincibility frames. Jump button, please. Oh my god, I hate this. Wait, where's my big health? There's a big health that's supposed to be there. Oh, it's because I already... Whatever, let's just game over here on purpose. That freaking 59-yard field goal in the pouring rain, though. That was incredible. Okay, I thought that maybe I'd figured something out, but no, it's completely jank. There's literally no pixel between those skewers that counts as a safe spot. I hate this level. I love precision and I love spikes, but the way this is made, with Mega Man's ridiculously large hitbox and unwieldy nature of jumping, just make it so much more of a chore. Yay! Do I want to start trying other weapons that might actually be better than what I already have? What the heck? Oh, you can't slide through a door? Why? Oh, this is better. Turn around, you buffoon. This D-pad is so bad. Oh, I just used all of my weapon. Great. Oh, wait! The basic weapon does do 2 damage. How was I not noticing that? Let's see if I can recover some health this way. We witnessed some NFL history today. Today was the very first time in the history of the NFL that a Jaguars versus Texans game was actually hype. We also saw Scorigami between the Browns and the Broncos. Yeah, once you get past Megaman 1, you can pretty much count on other soundtracks to be pretty strong. Oh, that's a Robotnik emote. I didn't even realize that until now. Love Dr. Robotnik. I don't know why, but I do. Heck. Heck! I hate. I hate! I hate! Go! What do you want me to do?! Oh, that. I guess that wasn't so hard. Like, I will be first to admit that some of my some of my yelling and gripes is me being unreasonable rather than the game being unreasonable. But some of it is the game being unreasonable. That's all the range I get, really? What are you? Hang on, let me die on purpose to make Yeah, so we have to go back to that, and if we go back to that, then the game is already over. Because you literally cannot make it to the other side. Because they take away your ability to replenish your jet. How do I damage this? One up. What? Oh, it's the, like, the pupils. That's the weak spot. There we go. Oh, yeah! Okay, there's some AI I can get behind. Or rather, get ahead of. I need to pay attention, make sure I don't miss the start of the second half. Looks like they're already previewing it. Oh! Goody! Another one. There is no way to get that without dying. Khalil Mack has his 20th game with at least 2 sacks, which ties for the most of the NFL since 2014. I hate. I hate. Okay, second half just started. but I gotta find a place where it's actually possible for me to continue. Alright, whatever, we'll just go from here. Yeah, that was the Chargers haven't scored 3 points in the first half since 2020. So, yeah, it is very uncharacteristic of their offense to be almost shut out. Oh, the 8-bit drummer. I've heard of him. He's a Hololive fan like me. Alright. Zay Flowers busts through the gap in the coverage for a gain all the way to the 45-yard line. Some extracurricular activity going on. Duly noted. First and 10 from the 45. There were no flags thrown after the end of that play. And we get a quick dump off to number 35 for a gain of 3 or 4. They looked at the first round rookie wide receivers, and Zay Flowers is certainly right up there. Addison for the Vikings is pretty much tied with him in terms of production. A second down carry for Edwards did not result in too much. So third down now for the Ravens. Third and 2 only, though. The executive vice president and general manager is on the sidelines for the Ravens. I'll be honest, I didn't really see that play. All right, another handoff, this time to number 43, who busts through another big gap all the way to the 30-yard line. The Ravens ready to take a multi-score lead. And if we're going by the whole theme of this game and the whole reason why I'm covering it in the first place, this is a really, really bad sign for the Ravens. That was Hill. Again, I'm not sure if that's Justice Hill or... The Ravens are using a wide range of a platoon of running backs. They're not going with one definitive guy here. All right, first down from the 30-yard line of the Chargers. That's not going to work. That's a loss of 1 yard. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this, Nukem. Kendricks gets the most credit for breaking that play up. Got a little bit of help from 32 and Khalil Mack. It's been defensive. Both teams have strong offenses. Jackson throws, and no catch this time by Hill. Could have been a dangerous throw because Hill was pretty well covered, but the Charger defending him didn't even seem to make a move at the ball at all. Oh, Actually, from the first angle, it looked like he had a real shot at it. From the second angle, it looked it would have been an awfully tough catch for the defender. So can't really rag on him too hard. All right, 3rd and 11, which, if I know anything about the Chargers defense, means it should be a first down easy. No, it's not. Slight overthrow to Odell Beckham Jr. He cannot catch it, and we have a 4th down. Ravens are going to be settling for a field goal attempt. I would say this is no gimme, but again, it's Justin Tucker. I know he's just a kicker, but if this guy does not go into the Hall of Fame, there's something wrong with this world. 48 yards for him. Mike Tirico points out that he is the first kicker in NFL history to be a 5-time first-team All-Pro. So that's a start. And right down Broadway. No question. 13-3. Ravens get a 10-point lead. Is it me, or is this football like maroon rather than brown? Of course, I also have the game lagging. That's not exactly helping my cause. Or my cleats. How does this thing take damage? Would you please allow me to actually shoot? What the heck ever, man. Every time I pick up health, I just lose it right back. Seriously, how does this thing take damage? I keep trying to go for the pupils, but that doesn't seem to be working. Do I have to hit it when it's in mid-blink? Is that it? Oh, it's the plus sign! I've been aiming at the wrong thing this whole time. At least it gave me... Oh, I pressed the screenshot button instead of... At least it gave me a lot of health back. See, some of my complaining is actually me being an idiot, not the game being stupid. Alright, touchback. don't know what made me think that it was the pupils. Probably because that was just my first instinct, and I saw something that looked like it might follow that. I just went with it. Alright. Hand off to Eckler, 2 yards. Justin Herbert, only 79 yards passing in the first half. The third fewest of his career. Here he goes, and number 1 tries to reach across. Doesn't quite get there, but that'll be a 3rd and 1.5, I'd say. He takes it, and that was almost completed to a Raven. It's going to be 4th and 1 at the Chargers 34, it looks like. Now, if it were any other coach, I would say this is probably a punt, but it's Brandon Staley, so... Okay, the punter is out there. Wow, the analytics TM actually say you're supposed to go for it, even though you're on your own 34. But Brandon Staley is actually punting. That's not a fake. It's a great punt, though. It's fair caught at the Ravens' own 14. I'd punt. At your own 34? Thank you, game. Finally, it's starting to throw me a bone or two. Crashman. I always thought he looked kind of like Knuckles. Oh, this is a horrible start. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. Oh, that's a good one. Unfortunately, it keeps damaging me too, even though I'm doing my attack. This song in reverse almost sounds like it could be VVVVV music, you know? What the crap? My weapon energy just got completely taken from like 60% down to nothing flat. Everything about this is so jank. Needles are good too. Okay, good. I can just restart the fight. Whatever. Let's just do needles and... I keep forgetting to throw this dish away. Paper plate. Alright. 8-yard run by Lamar Jackson himself to kick off the next drive. probably should, just to get a brief break from this chair. Actually, you know what? Why don't I stand up now? So that I'll know to take care of that next time there's a commercial break. And a nice run and completely blasting through the Chargers defense. He keeps on going all the way to the midfield. Mitchell with a huge run. First down, Ravens at midfield. Just took one little hole, and then the rest of the coverage just scrambled to try and plug up any holes they could. But so much for that great punt. Doesn't matter how good the punt is if the defense is going to be that bad at stopping a run. Jackson, oh boy, that is intentional grounding if I ever saw one. That is about as clear and obvious of an intentional grounding flag as you get. That's right, it's a spot foul now. I think it used to be a 10-yard penalty, but now it's a spot foul. Or is it a thing where it's 10 yards or the spot of the foul? So yeah, 2nd and 22 now, thanks to the intentional grounding. At the 38-yard line, Jackson obviously will be passing. And it's going to be caught for a first down. This is the master plan that the Ravens need to be doing on every single drive. Just do a terrible penalty to have like 1st and 20 something, and the Chargers will just let him pass right through. Nelson Aguilar with the catch. Oh, they're actually saying it's 2nd and inches now. And that a mini screen pass to Zay Flowers that was almost picked off. Or that was 2nd and 22 because it's a loss of down for intentional grounding. My bad. Asante Samuel really coming in there. Great job. So it's 4th and inches now, but it's well within Charger territory, so there's no way they're punting this. They're going to take a timeout, though. So well done, Asante Samuel. Not just for breaking that play up, but forcing the Ravens to take a timeout. Alright, I'll use this timeout as a opportunity to do this. There have been a number of questionable spots in this game. And of course, questionable decisions about, what's a catch and fumble. And all right, here we go. And no, okay, second effort gets past the line. The initial hit, which I think was put on by Mack, would have been short and would have been a turnover on downs. But a secondary effort by, who is that, 35. Oh, no, it was Murray Jr., number 9, with the initial hit. Khalil Mack came in later to try and finish the play off, but by then, Ravens number 35 had made his lunge forward, which is good enough for the first down. 39-yard line now. And that's incomplete. Fastest to 5,000 rushing yards by a quarterback in NFL history. Michael Vick had the record at 104 games. Russell Wilson is fourth at 175. But Lamar Jackson did it in only 84 games for 5,000 rushing yards as a quarterback. Alright, little backwards pass to Flowers. Good thing he caught it. And that's still a tackle for loss, but about 2.5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13. Just a bad play call. I do want to make sure to give Zay Flowers credit for dodging one tackle. It could have been a loss of 5. Oh, it is a loss of 5. They determined that his knee was down, and he did not escape that tackle. And nice throw, but it's bonked and incomplete. 4th and 15. So they're not going to be going for it this time. Are they punting, or are they going to try a field goal from here? It'd be awfully long. But again, it's Justin Tucker. They will punt. Which mathematically I think is the correct thing to do because they're ahead by 10 points. Gambling on a field goal there to make it a 13-point lead is not really the kind of reward that would justify that, even with a guy like Justin Tucker. Oh, look at me actually manipulating the AI a little bit here. Suffering terrible hit detection again. I almost didn't need to cheat there. Maybe I'm better off just not streaming the Mega Man games. The level of slowdown or the level of rewinding that I require to beat them is just so embarrassing. Tiger Woods? I see spikes already that weren't there before. I don't mind that though, I like spikes. Just, you know, not with... What was that? Not with Mega Man's hitbox. Scared the cats too. Alright, 1st and 10 Chargers. And they're at the 29 already. How'd that happen? Ravens must have committed some kind of foul. Second and 7 now after a brief little carry. There's not been a whole lot of things to happen in this game, not gonna lie. Actually, there has. It just hasn't resulted in points. .32-yard line now. And quick little toss to Eckler, and that's going to be a first down. There's not been a ton of deep or even medium passes in this one. But I feel like that's a trend across the entire NFL lately. Alright, run. Oh, no, fake. Fake the camera out, too. And Keenan Allen will grab that one for a 5 or 6 yard gain. Averaging one offensive play every 26.9 seconds of possession time. Second fastest in the NFL. The only team faster is the Patriots. And they're so bad this year. I mean, the Chargers have a bad record, but their offense is fine. Allen will take another mini screen and get to 3rd and 1. It's kind of funny because, like, Bill Belichick seems like the last guy in the world that would be the coach behind the fastest offense. Brandon Staley, that kind of makes sense. That seems like it'd be his play style. Herbert with the pass. It is tipped by Van Noy, and the refs are going to let it play out. Not sure if 84 caught that or not. And they're now saying it was incomplete, and we're down to a 4th and 1. Chargers trailing by 10 points. Nah, it's incomplete. Oh, that's right. One of the more interesting football names ever. Stone Smart, number 84 for the Chargers. It is 4th and 1, and down by 10. I expect them to go for this. Yeah, they got the offense out in the field. It's near midfield. This is almost a no-brainer. And it's a run. And a secondary effort by Eckler is good enough to get to midfield. First down, Chargers. No complaining from John Harbaugh. Just looks slightly perturbed. Alright, another fake to Eckler and a toss to Keenan Allen. Tackled for a loss of 2 yards. Metal Sonic. We did it. That was 14 on the tackle by Baltimore. I know I've seen his name come up, but I've already kind of forgotten what his name was. And that's another dangerous throw to a very well-covered number 21 with the coverage, and that goes incomplete. Not sure if Herbert is just taking uncharacteristically dangerous throws or if the defense by the Ravens is just that good. I want to believe the latter because it just kind of goes along with all the AFC North teams, right? They love their defense. And number 1 for the Chargers was hurt in the confrontation. So we have a timeout on the field. Hopefully he is okay. If not now, then soon. Oh, that's right. I mean, anytime we start a new level, the slate's wiped clean. A mongoose bot. Okay, I can dig this platforming. Oh, heck off. I say one nice thing to you. I'm just kind of impressed that the Schadenfreude coming from this game is probably better than the Schadenfreude coming from my Raiders losing to the Chiefs. Probably mostly because that's the expected outcome, to be honest. And we didn't even take the none in the very last play like we usually do either. They beat us by, I think, 14 points. And that'll, for all intents and purposes, end the season for the Raiders. It's 10:32. Flag immediately, and the play is blown dead before anything happens. It's either about to become a 3rd and 17 or a 3rd and 7. 3rd and 17. Another false start on the center. After coming off watching the Thriller in Philadelphia, that was certainly a interesting part of the ending. Alright, Herbert will toss it to... Oh! Razzle dazzle! I think he might have gotten the first down. They gave him the first. It was a toss to Keenan Allen, who lateraled it over to Austin Eckler, who was in mid-stride down the sideline. And he was able to go upfield just enough to gain the first down before he got touched. That was brilliant. And there's a challenge flag. Love you too. Not really sure. I assume that John Harbaugh is challenging the spot. Oh no, he's challenging whether or not it was a lateral. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that in the NFL rulebook, they define a lateral as being either a backwards or a sideways pass. So, if my interpretation is correct, unless you're 100% certain that the ball was moving forward, that should be considered a lateral. And it should be okay. The replay was pretty close, closer than I thought it was, but it looks like it's sideways, if not slightly backwards. So I don't think John Harbaugh going to win that challenge. But I have been wrong before. Oh man, how do you even... How do you even do a rewind? Why is this thing here? You can't even rewind to this. That's probably what you're supposed to do, yeah. Obviously, if this is, in fact, ruled a forward pass, then it'll be 4th down. Alright. After further review, the ruling on the field stands. 1st down, Los Angeles. Yeah, really, really close upon further inspection. However, it's sideways. You know, if it looks like it's exactly sideways, then call it a lateral. It's fine. If my interpretation of the rules is correct, then I agree with that decision. But looking at the replay, that was more worth the challenge than I thought it was. Because that was close. Oh yeah, Kellen Moore. One of, if not the best quarterback in San Diego State history. He's the Chargers offensive coordinator. So he wanted to stay close to home. Herbert throws to Keenan Allen, who gets most of it. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Maybe 3rd and 1.5. 12-play drive, 55 yards, eating up 4 minutes and 40 seconds and counting. Down to 1:30 on the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 1. There's an easy rush up the gut for a 1st down plus 4 yards. Chargers now knocking on the door on the Ravens' 25-yard line. Number 12 in motion. And quick toss to number 12 for about 1 yard. Maybe 2, depending on Murray's knee touchdown. Right, note to self, if you're going to do this again, don't play Megaman. Find something else. Maybe even golf. Honestly, golf is probably as good of a game to play in this format as any. And there is a flag, some pre-snap shenanigans. It's a delay of game. Chargers love to make things harder on themselves. Only 7 seconds left in the third quarter. 2nd and 8 just became 2nd and 13. And, okay, the quarter expired, even though there was a delay of game. I don't know why the clock kept running, but okay. Oh boy, what boss is this? It's gonna be Woodman. Wait, if this is Woodman, you figured that Hardman's weapon would work against him? It doesn't. Magnets or nothing. Needles? Like a woodpecker? How do you dodge that? It's needles. Oh my god, the amount of damage that it does. But, like, how do you dodge that? By being basically pixel perfect, that's how. There's virtually no telegraphing when the Leaf Shield gets released. And if you don't dodge it absolutely perfect, you lose a third of your health. NES games. Anyway, 28-yard line. Chargers. Herbert throws to Keenan Allen. Who else? And they are now in the red zone, but it is third down. As a gain of maybe 10. Keenan Allen has now tied his own team record of 3 straight games with 10-plus receptions, because why wouldn't they keep track of that? You got to keep the Las Vegas sportsbooks busy and well-fed. First down, throw to number 7 is complete. Up the middle of the field, down to about 14 minutes left in the game. That's Everett with the catch. First down at the 12.5-yard line. Herbert still throwing it. This time to Eckler, who gets blown up by 2 Ravens at the same time. Patrick Queen being one of them. Loss of, let's see, 4? Patrick Queen, and then whoever number 0 is. It was a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. And, uh-oh. Gonna lose some more yards on this one. I think he stepped out of bounds there. Another mini screen to Kelly, the running back. I'm going to give him credit for getting back to the line of scrimmage for 3rd and 14. Now the Chargers, being down by 10 points, can kick a field goal here, but they probably don't want to. Herbert, strip sack! Ravens ball! Chargers get 0 points out of this drive. Looks like the Chargers are still the best at being the Chargers. It's the 4th quarter now. And amazingly, they've only gotten 3 points. And they're not getting any more from this drive. Wait, Jadeveon Clowney? What's he doing wearing number 24? Huh. You Spanos. I've always wanted to say that on live stream. Thank you, game. Oh, for the love of God. There we go. Thank you. Holy Squidward. I suppose I don't have to live this way. I could just do this. I can't exactly use rush coil here because I'm just gonna impale myself on the ceiling. I don't need any of those. I think the next time you'll see me do a live call of a game like this is in the playoffs. Alright, nice little run by, I believe that's Andrews, number 35. Edwards, my bad. 4 or 5 yards. Uh-oh, Herbert's a little banged up. Of course, I mentioned on the very first drive of the game, he had blood coming down his elbow and His middle finger injury was still apparent. And he is now in the blue tent. That's bad. Ooh, that throw is bad. Looks like number 45 on the Chargers got a hand on it and batted it down. Oh, now the cameras are focusing on number 98 for the Chargers, so it must have been him. 3rd and 5 now for the Ravens. Oh, how funny. There's a guy on the Ravens named Cleveland. Of all teams, for a guy named Cleveland to play for. Alright, Jackson running around, stepping back. Zay Flowers can't make the catch. Chargers DBs are celebrating, but that ball was thrown pretty well, it looked like. Zay could have gotten it, it would seem. Yeah, that is one of the rare deep balls of the game, and let's see. And it was a pretty hard catch, actually. It wasn't quite on the money. It was just off the money. So they will be punting. Chargers are not out of this yet. They have 11.5 minutes with a 10-point deficit. That's plenty of time. Number 12 running sideways and running forwards and running. And nice return to the 39-yard line. I'm waiting for the inevitable flag for blocking the back like they always do. Some more extracurricular activity after this punt return. Justin Herbert is out of the injury tent and has put his helmet back on. That's good news for the Chargers. Just in time, too. Yum. Give me that. Would you... Thank you. Alright, who do we think we're going to fight here? Heatman. Actually, Hardman sounds like it might be... It's not. Spark. Turn around! It's not Spark. Snakes? Oh, no, that wouldn't make any sense. Shadow? Would you please actually... It's Shadow. Oh, who cares? Yeah, I think I might banish Megaman games into being a game I'll just play on my own time. Not streaming. I mean, I'm already in the middle of streaming VVVV series. I'll still pick up Warframe every once in a while. Uh-oh. Keenan Allen with a catch and a gain of about 7 yards. Out of bounds. And then, of course, there's Mario Maker. I want to play more of that for the Wii U while it's still up. Mario Maker 2, of course, when that's up. There's plenty of Mario Maker 2 to play. Oh, another play. And Justin Herbert's going to run for a first down and then some. Great blocking up ahead. And he's finally brought down, looks like inside the red zone. Tremendous run by Justin Herbert. And we have an injured Baltimore Raven. That's Patrick Queen. Justin Herbert making stuff happen, and Patrick Queen was the one who finally did tackle him, and apparently the effort got him shaken up. He looks fine now, thankfully. Gain of 35 yards on his feet. As long as Herbert is in the game, the Chargers at least have flickers of hope. I mean, it is the Chargers, so hope is very subjective when it comes to the Chargers. But Herbert's an amazing player. That's all there is to it. All right, Keenan Allen in motion, and it's going to be a handoff to Eckler this time, who gains 5 or 6. How do you think the Chargers are going to screw this one up? You know it's not going to be Herbert's fault, so whose fault will it be? Allen in motion again. And a toss to, I believe that's Eckler. First and goal at the 5-yard line. Clock is ticking down to 9:40. But the way this game's been playing, you know, that's still plenty of time because the Ravens' offense has been pretty stagnant. And the Chargers finally get some points going here. Run by Eckler only gains 1. Gonna have to do a little bit better than that. The Chargers' offensive line includes a guy named Clapp, number 76. Who does that remind you of, Newcomb? Actually, he's the center. All right, Keenan Allen again in motion on the left side, and oh, that could have been caught. But Guyton, number 15, just kind of tripped in the end zone. So that's going to incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Lawrence Guyton is his name. Actually, that wasn't really him tripping. That was not the best pass. Herbert just wanted to make sure that 14 on the defense didn't get it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Caught by number 7, who bulldozes the defender into the end zone with him. Chargers score to make it 13-9 pending the extra point. Are we actually going to have a football game? Cool. Both teams are allowed to score points. Everett with the catch and drag. I told you the Ravens have been doing an excellent Chargers impression. This is how to do it. Almost blocked the extra point, but it is good. Dicker the kicker has the extra point. 13-10. I think I'm just gonna beat this guy and then call it a day as far as Megaman, since the football game's almost over. I think if I start the next stage, I'm not gonna be able to finish it before the game is over. Just nobody ever requested me to try to do a perfect run of the Mega Man game, please. I do like how Mega Man's eyes move. Notice that I've beaten Mega Man 2, but not, but I kind of gave up at the Yellow Devil of Mega Man 1. Because I was just sick and tired of the memorization game. And how incredibly difficult it is, again, with Mega Man's giant hitbox. Alright. So with 8.5 minutes to go, I'm going to go ahead and go with just the football game now. Sorry. I was hoping that the Chargers would be the Chargers in this case. I have a lot more fun laughing at them than I do the Ravens. For fairly obvious reasons, and if it's not obvious, then maybe you should read some of the text on the screen right now. Alright, thank you, Norton. Alright, touchback. Ravens get the ball at 25. Time for a Khalil Mack highlight reel. He certainly does deserve them. Fear the goatee. Jackson takes it, throws it, a little low, but 35 catches it. That's, not Andrews, Edwards. And that's going to be a first down right off the bat. Well done. I honestly shouldn't even care how the Chargers do, considering my team's season is effectively over now. Thanks, Chiefs. But I just enjoy laughing at the Chargers so much. Nice run. Up the middle for 5.5. I was hoping that having the ceiling fan rotating would get rid of whatever particles are around my room that keep getting in my throat, but I guess not. We're kind of past the point where it's a good idea to open the window. I don't see forecasts above 10 degrees anywhere in the near future. Alright, handoff to 34, and he's going to bounce off everybody. Mitchell for a first down. gain of 11 or 12. And the Ravens are back in attack mode in Chargers territory once again. Are they learning from their past failures? Are they now realizing that once you get a lead, you're allowed to expand it? You're allowed to score points when you're ahead. Flag. And they're blowing the play dead well before anything interesting happens. It's a false start. 1st and 15 coming up. Looks like Stanley is the guilty party. Wow, the Ravens have quite the schedule coming up. There's a bye week, and then they have the Rams, and then 8-3 Jaguars, 8-3 49ers, 8-3 Dolphins, and then 7-4 Steelers. Or 7-5 Steelers. Whatever. The worst team on the remaining schedule is the 5-6 Rams. So, yeah. The Ravens honestly better win this one, or else their playoff hopes are going to take a actually pretty significant hit. Second and 9. Jackson pressured. Throws 34, makes the catch, and moves forward again. First down, Ravens at the Chargers 35. Mitchell, the rookie running back, making a lot of important plays in this game. If not to score points, at the very least to keep the possession arrow battle well in check for the Raiders. Or the Ravens. I wish the Raiders were winning this game. But no. Okay, Lamar Jackson tried to fake handoff and then tried to lunge forward for 1 yard. Okay. Oh, it's Keaton Mitchell, whose father also played for the Ravens. Anthony Mitchell. And there's his father wearing a Chargers hat. Wait, what? Of course I found a picture of him wearing a Chargers hat. Here's Keaton Mitchell again with another gain of 7 or 8 yards. He's running the rock very effectively. Chargers defense just can't quite come up with a consistent answer for him. And don't look now, but the clock is dwindling down to less than 4 minutes now. It feels like I just turned the video game off like 2 minutes ago when there were 8.5 minutes left. 3rd and 3 from the 28-yard line. Jackson hands it off to 43, and that's going to be short. It's going to be 4th down. Now, what are they going to go with here? They're going to go with a field goal to go up by 6 and force the Chargers to get into the end zone? Or do they think they can... No, it's Justin Tucker. He's coming out in the field. I don't hate this. The difference between a 3-point lead and a 6-point lead in late game is a pretty big deal. Especially in a game where both teams have struggled to move the ball very far. Well, they've moved the ball, they just haven't gotten into the end zone. Which is why they're making this call. I don't hate it. Uh-oh. Oh my God, he missed. Justin Tucker missed from 44. In Los Angeles calm conditions, the Ravens only have a 3-point lead with 3 minutes to go. The Ravens really are the Chargers. Justin Tucker's missing field goals now? I had no idea they were this committed to being the Chargers. You can't be the Chargers if you have a guy that makes every single field goal under the sun. It's a SoFi Stadium. It's a dome. It's in Los Angeles. There is no excuse. He just pulled it. Justin Tucker, of all people, pulled it. And the Chargers have it now at their own 34. This should be child's play for... They lost a yard. I hear there's another injured player. 92 on the Ravens. The Ravens did start the year with like 450 injuries. And there was nothing wrong with the snap or the hold. He did not miss the kick by much, but still, it's Justin Tucker. You're shocked when he misses anything. I remember when they when they went for a 67-yarder, and the people running the graphics at the bottom of the screen still felt like it was important enough to mention that he missed a 67-yard field goal. Because it's something he can actually legit do. Chargers with the catch around midfield, 82 joining the fun. And Lamar Jackson looks very sullen. That is Erickson, a tight end. Chargers have it now at midfield, first down. All they need is a field goal to tie. Touchdown to win, probably. And there was absolutely nobody there. Actually, there was number 31, but he's not even on the field, so. I don't know if that's who Herbert was going for, or... Seven straight losses in games decided by 3 or fewer points. The Chargers. Second longest streak in team history. I'm surprised that that's only the second longest streak. Honestly, I'm surprised that there's only one that's longer than that. Guyton. Ooh, big hit. Big hit by Smith, number 0 on the defense. But not before he gained 4 yards? Yep, 4 yards. And the clock is ticking down to the 2-minute warning. Chargers have it 3rd and 6 on the Ravens' 46-yard line. Ooh. Whoa! Guyton landed like pretty much 90 degrees, or rather 180 degrees on the ground, like right on the crown of his head. And then number 0 kind of like, pressed his elbow against his face mask on the way down as well. inadvertently, but still. They still have the Raiders as being in the hunt. That's so cute. It's so cute. I appreciate that, but we're done. Still my team, though. I feel like I'm only allowed to rage quit one NFL fandom per life. I've used my rage quit on the Chargers. The only way to enjoy the Chargers' existence is to laugh at them when they blow it. They're too masochistic even for me. Why do I always choose the games where only like a combined 25 or so points are scored? And then the one game that broke that trend, the Cowboys and Eagles game, the stream just became untenable because Spectrum receivers just happened to crap out during the game. Wow, they let that play go. I thought that'd be a false start on the center again based on everything that happened in the Eagles game, but they let the play go. It's an incomplete pass, and the Chargers are now down to a 4th and 6. With 1:57 to go, they're a little bit too far for a field goal, so they got no choice but to keep going. Who wants to Charger this more? This is everything here. 4th and 6. Defense blitzing! And get to Justin Herbert, who's forced to throw into nobody. Turnover on downs. Baltimore gets the ball back with 1:51, but it's not over yet. The Chargers do have all 3 timeouts. But the Ravens blitzed it perfectly. Number 70, the offensive lineman, just... there was nobody there to block. There was nobody there to block for number 10. Molly. What a great name, Molly. Mauley. There was literally nobody to block for him. They were completely unprepared for that. I mean, Justin had like 2.5 seconds tops to get rid of that ball. That's why you don't go prevent defense just because they're on a 4th down. Ravens now have it in Chargers territory, just trying to run out the clock. And Lamar Jackson himself is going to carry it for about 5 yards. And Brandon Staley is going to be forced to use each timeout one by one. Ooh. Next Sunday Night Football is going to be Chiefs and Packers. Packers are kind of back in play again, aren't they? Of course, the Chiefs just knocked us out of play. Chiefs. Damn those Chiefs. Damn them for being so good. How dare they be better at football than my team? Second and 5 now. 1:49 left. 2 timeouts for the Chargers. And another run by Lamar. Again, gets about halfway there, so it's third and about 2.5. Here comes another timeout. Down to 1:44. They're not quite brotherly shoving their way forward, but yeah, they're kind of doing that with Lamar Jackson. He's just not being shoved. He's finding his own holes, pretty much. Chargers do not have too tough of a ride left besides their season finale against the Chiefs. But if they lose here, and it's looking like they're about to, then they're even more out of it than we are. And that's a first down. Zay Flowers is going to the house. Extra credit. Touchdown Ravens. They've got a 2-score lead. This game pretty much over now. Now, he could easily have gone down and, just guaranteed the win that way, but this works too. It's nice to see points scored again. And once again... Oh, I thought I heard something. Once again, though, you Spanos. And Justin Tucker's not going to miss that one. 20-10. In L we trust. Now that's a Chargers fan sign if I ever saw one. Now, I'm still not going to stop watching, though, because I remember the Browns screwing this up somehow against the Jets week 2 last year. In almost identical situation. And remember, the Ravens used to be the Browns. So, let me just make sure. Let me complete my work here. I must say I'm a little bit underwhelmed by the level of carnage in this game. I'm not saying there wasn't any carnage. Like, it was certainly a display of Smash Mouth football, but I was expecting just some colossal error in the fourth quarter, and it never really happened. It was just one team played a bit better than the other team. Again, assuming that the Chargers lose here, which they probably will. But I'm not giving up quite yet because I have seen I've seen some crazy. And that's a start. Keenan Allen catching for a gain of about 20 yards. Now the Ravens are in prevent defense. This is how it starts. You don't want them to be too comfortable. They have to go for big chunk plays. But you need to be able to stop them from doing so. Now, granted, all you need to do is just stop an onside kick and you're good anyway. But, it's better to just not even let that opportunity exist. Oh, bonk! Keenan Allen bonked it. Could have been intercepted, but it wasn't. So, incomplete. 2nd and 10. 1:26 to go with one timeout. Probably save a little bit more battery by closing down the app since the game's almost over. Herbert is sacked. Okay, they're taking my advice. They're not going preventing every single play. It's now 3rd and 19 with a running clock. Down by 10, yeah. It is 3rd and 19. Alright, it's snapped with only 61 seconds to go. Throws to absolutely nobody anywhere in the vicinity. 4th and 19 now. Herbert's shaking his head. He knows this game's over. To be fair, I have seen the Chargers pull some 4th and long miracles against the Raiders in the season finale in 2021 and then still lose in overtime. Oh, Ravens still force some pressure. Okay, now it's over officially. Turnover on downs. Ravens got it with 53 seconds left. Chargers only have 1 timeout. Game over. Chargers are 4 and 7. Ravens lead the AFC at 9 and 3. And so, with all of that out of the way, it's getting kind of late. So, one nice official send-off. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. It is 11:26 p.m. and the Chargers still suck.